Okay, you guys, back on YouTube with another video for you guys. On this video, I'm going to show you guys how to disassemble a brake caliper to change your front brake pads. Now, this is the most basic job a man can ever do, but it also can be hard if you don't know what to do, and it also can be easy if you knew what to do. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is identify which side are you going to start on first. Okay, now they have what they call a brake caliper. That is what presses your brake pads up against the rotor. So we have to push that back because it doesn't go back by itself. So at all times, this brake caliper is holding your brake pads up against your rotor. So they have a special tool that pushes that back. But I'm going to show you guys an easier way to do that with a flathead screwdriver. Step over here. Come around the front. Okay. Most brake calipers, they have an opening here. Some don't. So you might have to use a C-clamp or the proper tool to press the caliper back. But on most of these vehicles, you should be able to do this. Take your flathead, you press it in there like that, get in there at a good angle, and you will see this thing starts to push it back. See, I'm pressing that caliper piston back so I can get the new brake pads in. Okay, now that you have the caliper back, you want to figure out what size sockets you need to disassemble these two screws. Now, most of the time, people will remove both of these screws. You actually do not have to. You only have to remove one. You do not have to remove this bleeding valve. You do not have to take that loose. People make more work for themselves. Once the caliper is back, it's back. You do not have to open this up. Only way you have to apply pressure back to this caliper is you go in and you pump on your brake without the vehicle being started until your brake becomes firm. And then you start the vehicle and the brake job is done. So we're going to find the correct size socket, which is a 14. And you notice I'm taking this one loose because my brake line is here. So if I pull this one off and I try to pull my brake caliper that way, I'm going to put a bind on my brake line. So I want to disassemble this bolt. Okay, now I took the bolt out that was a farthest away from the brake line. Now I'm going to show you guys an easier way to remove this without removing this bolt. Pull this up, and this actually slides out. And it's just as simple as that. You didn't even have to remove this one. This actually slides in and out. Then you can access your brake pads now. And that's pretty much sums it up. Like I say, when you get ready to put this back on, you put your new brake pads on. All you have to do, reassemble everything, put your tire on. You don't have to take a loose your bleeding valve or anything. You just go in, pump your brakes so they become firm before you start the vehicle, and the brake job is done. Get back at you guys with another video.